Good morning.
Hey guys.
You know, it's a funny thing. Here I go again. This is just one thing that I have to get off of my chest. I have one, two, three grown men. Guess what show I've been chatting on? October 20th. He said to me, I don't think you have the right show. And I said, well, is this not it? You know what he said? He said,
Today's the 19th.
Yeah. One, two, three. How am I supposed to know what day of the week it is?
We got school kids that you could reference. You know, they got to keep up with that stuff.
Whatever.
You got a calendar?
Grace keeps a calendar for the whole family.
And plus, at the top of the screen right there, it says Thursday, October 19th.
It does, but I didn't know it was there.
On the bottom of the screen says 10/19/2023.
Yep, that's what mine says.
It's Thursday, everybody. Welcome in. We are Go Live Together, your morning team. Welcome in to the live stream and also the replay. We are so happy you have joined us this morning. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word #replay in the comments section. That way we know that you were here. But for those of you that are here right now, good morning and welcome in. And straight out the gate, we got a member in the house. Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
KK's Travel and Education Vlogs has made it in. Good morning.
Midlife has filled me up my coffee for now and for later.
That's what's up. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in. Good morning.
Yes, and I hope you all catch the replay if you didn't watch the show last night. It was very good.
Yes, absolutely. Phenomenal show.
It was very good.
Absolutely. And yo, Brooklyn in the house. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in.
Viva la raza!
And hey, friend, Antoinette at Fun has made it in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
There are two songs that I got to find: Eddie's song and House of X. I love those songs.
That's in Stream Deck.
It's not a real song.
I've been looking for ways to try to extract it.
Right.
I love this song.
Oh, snap! Don't look now, but Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in. Good
Hey,
morning.
Reinforcements have arrived from the north.
That's right.
Movie star Rihanna.
Oh, snap! We got a donation of fresh fruit. Thank you for those pineapples, Scott McNeil, and welcome in.
And he's going to
Good
start
morning.
packing. He's going on the booze cruise.
He's going to start packing.
Yes, and he's going to see. I couldn't type because I had you guys on the TV, but yeah, he just told everybody he's going to start packing.
That's what's up.
I'm doing next week, so.
The mother and daughter duo have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And we got to get them on a cruise.
Yes.
And Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Good morning.
Hi.
Yep.
And let's see. Rock the Boat has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yo,
Good morning.
rock the boat, friends on the street. Mary.
Life is but a dream.
Clock Family Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Good
What
morning.
is that, dude?
And Cruising is Fun Anytime has made it in.
Oh, and I signed
Good
one of
morning,
these right
Texas.
now. I've
Who
been
that?
all over the place. I got to get Allison more subscribers. I was all in on.
DJ's Family and Friends Travels and More has made it in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we got a message from Rock the Boat. Y'all need to stop ganging up on Cheryl.
It's all the way around, man. It's all the way around. Mr.
Yeah.
Thompson,
I'm trying to
it's all
tell
the way
you.
around.
All I need is some help from
You
some ladies in the chat.
You got to talk to her union rep
And he's the man.
right up here.
He's right there, I tell you. Oh my God.
There we go.
What did they tell you? What did they tell you to do? Put your what down?
my foot down.
Which kind? What kind?
The beeping foot. Yep.
And he's been doing that. He's been doing that.
As a result, I know that our video and audio are coming in crystal clear. And thank you to the stars. Wait a minute. What is this? Smileys. What is this?
I hit this thing.
You hit the thing? Okay,
Yes.
hang on. There's a technical issue. Will G, good morning and
Good
welcome
morning.
in.
Good morning.
Yo.
And let me see. Oh, snap. We got a superstar in the house. Elizabeth has made it in.
Good morning, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you're
babe.
here. You know,
Say,
Elizabeth,
this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna say,
Hey, babe.
you turned the air conditioner on.
Yep.
wait,
That's facts
I'm
right there.
freezing over here.
Yep.
Elizabeth, I'm so glad you're here to put him in check. He needs to
Seriously,
be.
I can't feel my fingers.
Oh my God.
Scott's cold, y'all.
I have frozen toes in Florida.
Yeah, we had a little cold snap come through Texas too. It was good, but
It's gone now.
yeah, it's gone.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, Traveling Czech has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mayhem and Miracles. Good morning. Got my coffee.
Well, you know what?
Good morning.
Before we go any further, Scott, play the one that you played just for Traveling Check and see if anybody in the chat knows whose voice that is.
Good morning. Good morning.
Tell
Good
me
morning.
whose voice that is, everybody. Whoever can will get one of our lanyards in the mail. How about that?
Good morning.
Oh, you're getting one.
You're
Good
getting
morning.
two.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but both
And
of
so
you,
is
both of you
Scott.
guys are getting two.
So is Scott.
Yep.
I think I actually have to actually reprocess that one a little bit and pump up it a little bit. Give it some gain because it's not very loud. So.
Right.
Mike and Rihanna answer, Clark answer, Elizabeth answer, and also Danny.
Are they right?
Wow, they all got it.
Yep.
Okay. How many was that?
4.
Oh,
Okay, we got it. We got them right there.
Let's get those written down, Eddie, please.
Okay, Eddie, come on.
Okay, Ocean Travel came in with a question. Good morning, everyone. So, Jeremy, did you get your nails done? Nope, I got my hair and beard done. This is what's going to show on the vlog. So this is what my main focus was right here.
You're gonna get one of each.
Yeah, the mother and daughter duo says, Cheryl, we have your back.
Please, because it's 3 men and it's me by myself. So yes. And I tell you.
And Rock the Boat says, Eddie Lugo Studios, thank you for that rousing rendition of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Antoinette at Fun says, love the nails, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was a poll that was taken here in the house. Can I let them know about the poll that you did?
What kind of poll did I do?
About the nail color.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she asked the girls, what color should I get for my nails? You know, we're going on a cruise and it's a Halloween cruise. Both of them said black and orange.
And I didn't want to do that for
She wanted to do something a little bit different.
because I knew everybody on the cruise, all the ladies was going to have black and orange. Or black.
And Elijah came through with the yellow, and she got what I believe that the color of the setting full moon is. That they're just absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit darker yellow, you know, and then she got some designs in it too. You want to show off your designs on the camera?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you see this? This is go live together. And it tells you when we come on. And then it has all of our names
Personal
on it.
message from us.
Nice.
Yes. And that's what you guys will get. And then here's the other one. It's
we rebranded after the production of these, so now we're trying to liquidate them so I can create another round of lanyards. J&S Adventures and cruising is fun anytime.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, but everybody will have one that says go live together, YouTube, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah. We did that for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
we did.
Elizabeth has a thermostat update. It is set at 76. That is
Oh
that is
my
still too
God,
high.
that's high.
That's really high.
No. No, that's too low.
Bring it down to 68.
No, sir.
Oh, they're getting
That's too low.
no.
Even if
my-
listen, even if the ice melts in my coffee, all I got to do is hold it in my hand for a couple of minutes, and it'll be like too cold to drink.
Yeah.
Where's my violin?
I know,
Mm.
right? I wish I was there where the snow is with Mike and Rihanna.
Okay, so yeah, they all got it right. Clock, Elizabeth, Danny D, and May. Wait, hold on. And who else? Mike and Rihanna.
Yes. So we're gonna send them out.
Yep. And
Put it in the chat so I can contact them. And
did I say
mail
what's
it
up to
them.
KK? Yeah. Good morning, KK.
Is Elizabeth playing the violin?
No, that's Eddie.
It's Eddie.
Yeah. Danny D says she has your back, Cheryl.
Thank you, Danny D.
Yep.
I mean, these
Bruce?
they ruthless
Yeah.
here.
Bruce, we got your back, Cheryl.
Mm.
Elizabeth says made it to Florida after many small delays.
I
Wow.
know he told us about it, and oh, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. But if I was traveling with him, he would have went bananas. He would have went bananas because he
Yep.
don't like heights, or he don't like to.
Do I need to play the violin again for Jeremy?
By the time she made it here, it had cooled down enough that I got away with driving all the way back to the resort from the airport with just the windows down.
Oh, see,
Well, that'll work. That'll work.
Mm.
Mike and Rihanna says 3 Men and a Lady sounds like a TV show.
I know.
Yep.
It kind of is like a TV show.
Yeah,
It is a TV show.
it is a TV show.
And let's see, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in. First of all, good morning and welcome in.
And he did another eating taste test yesterday.
That's what's up.
And oh my God, every time he does that, I be wanting to say, oh man, I need to get up and go get me a burger, go get me some pizza.
Mhm.
That's the name of the place that he eats at.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, that'll work. He came in with a message. Good day, y'all. Hope all is great. I have 9 more days to the greatest cruise in the world, as it will be Cruise Day, and 7 days till I set to fly like an eagle.
Okay, and before you go any further, I've been watching. Well, we not been watching. I watched Captain Billy J's Glory, but
Glory days.
But I found this one channel last night that had like 80 some people, but they had a lot of views, 5.3K views. Watched the complete guide to the Carnival Glory, Kayla and Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, they had me like, oh man, they're gonna keep going. And because it was the guy's first cruise, he was very he went into depth, because before his first cruise, which was on the Glory, which was like 6 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
what he had been doing was all-inclusive resorts, and he was comparing the resort life, the resort life to the cruise life. And his wife asked him, so do you think you'll go on another cruise? He said yes, but not on Carnival. He said nothing to say about Carnival, because he said, I had a great time, but it wasn't those many places to eat. See, he went on a Glory, a little bitty ship the first time. So he needs to step up his game. And he said he's going to go on a bigger ship
Right.
next time.
Ma'am and Miracle says too hot. Wowza. I'd roast like toast.
I would too.
If it gets above 73 in our house, I am sweating.
I start saying, turn on the.
Listen, the world is warming up. It's not getting colder, right? How are you guys going to survive?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Some days I bump it down to 71, and then I need to grab a blanket at night. At 72, it's absolutely perfect. That's the perfect temperature for our house. So it stays on 72.
And I told
All the
Alex,
time.
if the work comes down to that, we all got to go. I want to go. I don't want to stay behind.
Okay.
Right.
And all the kids, they have fans, oscillating fans, even still. You know.
Oh, snap. Look who made it in. Cajun Country Travels has made it in.
Hey
Good
there.
morning.
Good
Hey.
morning.
Good morning.
We'll be in your area in 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Jason?
We're coming through, and I'm looking for cracklins and boudin.
Mm,
Yes, I am.
I'm looking for gum.
By the way, I just have a quick announcement. Royal Caribbean finally, after a couple of months, stuck just a few travel agent sailings on their travel agent pricing spreadsheets. It's only just a couple of cruises from Baltimore and New Jersey. But I have been looking for a cruise, looking at several options for a cruise in December because I did not have anything planned between my November Maravilla cruise and my January Maravilla cruise.
Mhm.
So I've been looking at different options for December, and something showed up on there yesterday. So I'm sailing on December 10th on the Anthem of the Seas on a travel agent rate that is practically free.
December what now?
December 10th. It's a 7-day cruise from Bayonne, New Jersey, down to Port Canaveral, Nassau, and the private island.
And Danny D, thank you for sending us your address. All the winners today, please private message J&S Adventures or Cruising is Fun Anytime.
Or
And
anybody on up there.
yeah, let us know your address, and then we will get those mailed out, hopefully, before we jump on the booze cruise.
It will be.
Clark says to bring his on the cruise. So
Bring
Okay.
it? Okay.
That's what we were doing with yours, bringing it on
Yeah.
the cruise.
yes.
We were going to mail Scott's.
Yep. DJ said it's 71. See, I mean, 71 and 72 is perfect.
No, it's too cold. It's too cold both ways. It's too cold if it's cold out. It's too cold if it's warm out.
And speaking of cold and warm, we have a visitor in town today.
Nice.
Yes, it is
It's
the
your
Carnival
favorite ship.
Breeze. That's my baby.
Wow.
I had my first cruise on this ship right here, the Carnival Breeze. And if you're sailing on her today, first of all, I'm jelly. And secondly, we are waking up to 70 degrees here in Galveston with 90% humidity and partly cloudy. If you are sailing away on her this afternoon, your sail away forecast is going to be 80 degrees with 65% humidity and sunny. Scott, I know you would love that.
Yeah, so now I haven't been on the Dream, but I've been on the Breeze and the Magic, and I like the Breeze more than the Magic.
I love the Dream.
The Dream, yeah, the Dream.
I love the Dream.
I hope to sail a Dream someday. So
Yep. It's 76 in Cajun country.
I wonder what it's going to be like when we get down there, because
Humid, for sure. New Orleans is just as humid as we are at all times because they're close to the water. Well, we are. Wait, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, everybody's speaking to each other. The Bud Files have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. We are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for.
I love it.
Yes, that's cool. Jeremy Goes Bananas, where I read to you what happened on this day in history. And we're going all the way back to 1789. John Jay, a founding father of the United States, was sworn in as the first Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. In 1812, Napoleon began his disastrous retreat from Russia. In 1864, Confederate soldiers based in Canada crossed into St. Albans, Vermont, and robbed 3 banks in order to agitate the Union during the American Civil War.
Wow.
Confederate soldiers based in Canada?
That I did not know.
I didn't either.
Okay. In 1897, American industrialist George M. Pullman, inventor of the Pullman sleeping car used on railroads, died. In 1914, during World War I, the first Battle of Prez began in
It is
Western
not.
Flanders.
Who told you to say that?
I don't know. It's got a Y before a P. I don't know how to say that.
Okay, well, that's a banana move.
The Allies and Germans settled into the trench warfare that would characterize the remainder of the war on the Western Front.
Mm.
In 1987, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted nearly 23%, the largest one-day percentage drop in stock market's history.
Mm.
In 2003, Pope John Paul II beatified Mother Teresa, who had won the 1979 Nobel Peace Prize for her charity work.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, in 1781, on Britain's Lord Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown, at Yorktown, Virginia, handing a huge victory to American General George Washington and effectively ending the American Revolution and assuring America's independence. And that will do it for Jeremy Goes Bananas.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome.
Yes.
I really do like that.
Hello, good job, sir.
Mm-hmm. Scratching Pete.
Scratching Pete has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Scratching.
Pete.
Okay, here we go. Rock the Boat says, we like the breeze better than the dream. We like the spa area better.
Oh, you know what I like? I like the little area right between the where the library is.
Mm-hmm.
You walk through the library. Oh my God!
It's a little seating area in there that is absolutely quiet. And
it looks like the Bonanza, like you're on the Ponderosa.
Of course, they're doing away with the libraries. So
They are. Yep, kick the books out. Okay. We gave away some lanyards to see who would guess the voice. Go ahead and play it, Scott.
Good morning.
Yeah, see. And we had 4 winners today.
Yes, we did.
Yep. And let's see, the Z Show Cruise Fund has made it in. Good morning, content creators from the greatest state in our nation's history, the Lone Star State of
Texas.
That's right, baby. And okay, we are caught up again in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Woman has hairy problem with cruise ship spa.
Oh, my Lord.
Chris Adams set sail with her elderly mother aboard P&O Cruises, Britannia, in May of 2023 for a 14-night Northern European and Scandinavian itinerary. What was to have been a dream vacation for both women. According to the Southern Daily Echo, the 55-year-old Adams visited the ship's spa on the first day for her hair analysis, which revealed that her hair was dry at the roots. Adams then spent $400 on 5 different rehydration products. After using the first product that evening before dinner, Adams noticed a purple tinge to her hair that she had not previously seen. Earlier the next morning, she returned to the spa and spoke to the stylist, who attempted to correct the discoloration with a toner treatment. The second treatment did in fact remove the purple, but turned Adams' hair a brown shade rather than the former blonde. After the bleaching treatment, her hair was orange, and then only after a third treatment did it return to blonde.
Oh my goodness.
She said, I came to tears. I was so stressed by the whole experience. I came on Britannia to relax, but it turned into a nightmare. It was a total disaster that ruined my holiday. Adams claims her hair became further dried out from the multiple onboard treatments, and she even has blisters on her scalp.
Yeah.
She is waiting to see a dermatologist about the condition.
Wow.
The exact products Adams used have not been disclosed, nor whether or not she used the products as directed. It is also possible that the new products may have interacted in some unexpected way with other treatments she had already had done on her hair prior to the cruise, or with other products she regularly uses.
Mm.
Adams claims to be a qualified ex-hairdresser, but her credentials have not been noted. It is also unclear why she may have chosen to use unfamiliar products or why she was interested in a hair analysis in the first place, as presumably she would have already known of any potential difficulties or the best treatments for her hair, having been an ex-hairdresser.
Mm.
No details have been released about why Adams is waiting till October to see a dermatologist about scalp blistering, considering the cruise in question was in May of 2023. Legal actions, of course, may take several months to resolve and may be a factor in the timing. A P&O cruise spokesperson noted that the matter was resolved to the traveler's satisfaction. And in fact, Adams has confirmed that she has already booked a Christmas sailing on P&O Cruises, in part with a discount offered as a result of this incident.
Mm.
This is despite her claiming that her early experience was the cruise from hell and having vowed not to set foot on one of the cruise line ships again.
Mm.
So it says here about the cruise ship spas. On most cruise lines, the spa facilities are not run by the cruise line, but rather are outsourced to independent companies.
Mm-hmm.
All experienced cruise travelers are familiar with the occasional high-pressure sales tactics on board, particularly when the free tours, tasters, analyses, and seminars are loaded with sales pitches for related and pricey products. Even regular spa treatments such as massages, facials, and scrubs are often paired with a sales offer that help travelers keep the spa results once they return home. Spa treatments can be an amazing way to relax on board and to really get into the ease vibe of the cruise, but all travelers should practice buyer beware for all treatments and products purchased. And it's the inspiration for today's question. Often when I'm on the ships, there's so many different services. When I was just on Venezia, I noticed that they were selling an analysis of the arches of your feet so that they could, probably sell you like some types of insoles and stuff like that or whatever. But, I've always been curious how many people really, buy into that or really trust,
Mhm.
that those kinds of things. So, we'll get to that a little bit later in the show, but it is this story was the inspiration for today's question. So, and then moving on to our second story, we have a brief news clip, and then I'll come back and kind of fill in the rest of the story with some additional narrative on it. But Jeremy, go ahead and run that clip.
Working down along the Pullman waterfront this morning about 7:30 saw heavy black smoke, and then they heard an explosion. It came from the cruise ship Ocean Navigator. The ship had just pulled into port an hour earlier with 128 passengers and 82 crew members on board. Portland's fire chief said the generator exploded, sparking a fire in the engine room located in a lower level of the ship. One crew member was burned and taken to Maine Medical Center. We obtained this photo of the victim from a source on the scene. Officials said the crew member's condition is unknown at this hour.
The Coast Guard would be in charge of looking at the ship and finding out its stability and if it's seaworthy or not.
The ship was evacuated, passengers unable to clear customs, so they were detained in 2 rooms in the terminal. Debbie Herring and her husband from Colorado were on board the ship.
At first you don't believe it's happening because it was 7:30. We weren't even out of bed yet. So it was like, really? There's a fire? Do we really need to get off?
Mid-afternoon, the passengers were allowed to retrieve their luggage and finally able to leave the secured area.
They really took care of us. They brought us food and water. They kept us informed. I mean, yeah, it's long, 7 hours, but they did a really good job.
So the passengers are loading up on buses now. They'll be put up in area hotels while the investigation continues as to why that generator blew up in the first place. We're in Portland. I'm Jim Keithley for Maine's Total Coverage.
Wow.
You're muted, Scott.
Sorry. So it says here the Ocean Navigator had docked in Portland early on October 18th, marking the conclusion of its current voyage, which began in Montreal, Canada, 10 days ago. The guests were due to embark on. There's additional guests due to embark on the cruise ship today. However, it remains to be seen whether the cruise will leave on time or be canceled altogether. The vessel is scheduled to sail to several picturesque ports around Massachusetts, Maine, Rhode Island, such as Provincetown, Martha's Vineyard, Newport, Plymouth, Gloucester, Eastport, and St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, as part of the popular fall cruises around New England and maritime Canada. So it says here the U.S. Coast Guard is now assessing the cruise ship to determine if it's secure for guests to proceed with the cruise. The ship was constructed in 2001. It received a refurbishment in 2019 and was due to stay overnight in Portland with plans to depart on Thursday. So the Coast Guard is continuing to check it to make sure that it's seaworthy before it sails.
And that's the way the news goes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it's very interesting. So I was just at that port, so there I saw some scenes there in that news report that were very familiar. I was just there in Portland, Maine. It's a beautiful place, but it's also interesting too that it occurred on the exact on the last day of the sailing, which is if it's gonna happen, I think you'd want to happen when it was in a port, right, and not when it was out to sea, because you could see that boat wasn't exactly very big, right? So, but yeah, very interesting.
That's why we like big ships and we cannot lie. That's right. Good morning, Marjorie has made it into
Good
the
morning.
chat.
And she
Good morning.
said, the mustard drill. Hi.
Yeah, you got a shout out, man. And okay, so the question of the day is, would you or have you purchased cruise line spa services? Scott?
Yeah, so one time I can't remember what Carnival ship my wife and I were on, but we did purchase this kind of it was for the entire cruise, and it was kind of like the run of the spa. So it wasn't any kind of specific services, but we got to use all of the facilities in the spa, and I think it was a Carnival ship because they had this thalassotherapy pool or this or that or whatever. We ended up actually there ended up being a group in that pool. Again, when I think of the spa, I think calm and quiet, relaxation, and they were treating it like the main pool deck. I mean, they were in there laughing and carrying on and being super loud about it. And what really upset me about it was that, none of the spa personnel came in and said, hello, it's the spa, not the pool.
Yep.
You need to be quiet. So I had to actually go and complain about it. And then of course, they refunded our money for for that service that we had paid. And I think we paid $300 or $400 for us to have kind of the run of it for the whole cruise. So, but for the little bit of time that we were in there, we did enjoy it. But again, I always think to myself, for instance, when I was on Benicia and I saw they were selling these, these analysis of your foot and stuff. And I thought, well, they're not podiatrists. They're not doctors, right? I mean, they're using a piece of software, how do we know, any of that stuff is true, or, how do you know that this thing, of course, this story, representing that, these products, obviously the cruise line agreed, or the spa agreed that these products should not have done that to her hair, or they would not have continued additional treatments to try to correct it.
Right.
And I often think to myself, how many people really buy into that? I don't think I would ever buy into it, but I also don't think that the cruise line would continue to sell those things and to develop new products and stuff if they were not getting a good response out of the ones they're doing right now. So.
Right. Eddie?
No, we do not. We don't do any spots, any of that stuff. Not even when we go to a port to do where they have spa treatment and all that stuff too either. No. If I'm gonna do any of it, will be here inland. Due to my handicap way that I am with my arthritis and everything, I don't want to get hurt. I know some of these treatment spas help the body relax and stuff like that, but my body's kind of complicated, so I'd rather do this at a facility where it's a medical facility, or there have more experience than being out there on a cruise ship or on a different port in a different land. So yeah,
right. Same thing with us.
I've done it
Well,
before I met you.
Okay. Let the viewers know about your experience in the spa.
I don't want people to think I'm crazy,
okay.
but I did it, and let me tell you what I did. I did twice things. Like, Scott really made me feel bad because he said, I don't know if I would buy into it, but see, I did the facial. I did that. Then on another cruise, I did the eyebrows arching. I did it, and
I mean, did you feel like that service was worth it? Did you feel like yeah. So like, I think my wife got like her nails done one time or something like that on one of the cruises. And although I think she got what she wanted, there was all of this upselling going on during the entire process.
Yep.
And and if she would have given into it, she would have ended up spending like $1,000 more.
yes.
Mhm.
By the time it was all done. And I don't think that there was anything particularly special about that manicure that, she would had to have had it done there on the ship and nowhere else.
I just did it like a crazy person.
there's a big creator among us that did the haircut and the beard fixing stuff. At the end, once he talked about $150,
Wow.
put that on the cruise and say, lesson learned. Nope, not me.
Yep.
I mean, it hurts me when I do $25 on a haircut.
Right.
150.
We did cruise prep yesterday. My haircut cost $19.99. Yes, it did. All right. Rock the Boat came in with an answer to the question. We love the spa areas and book them whenever possible. With that being said, I only hang out in the thermal pool and sauna, and my wife only gets massages. We don't buy the products. So that could be a guide for people who are looking into spa treatments. If we want to go to the spa, we'll go to like
Massage
I think Eddie
Envy.
said, we'll go to Massage Envy or the chiropractor place or whatever. It's
Yeah.
well known. They got a good name behind them, and you can put your hands on them, and you don't have to wait till you go back out to sea. Moving on, the high season travel came in with a question. I've been waiting on this one. Will my Monopoly money be any good on the cruise to buy things? Our money looks very close to Monopoly money. No jokes, but I'll bring the America dollar. See y'all in NOLA.
See you, and he's gonna be funny as
I know, right? Oh, snap. Somebody got a Canadian super chat right here. I haven't seen this. Wait, who is this?
That gotta be you. That's Rob.
Yeah, that's you.
Is this Rob? Oh, snap. Hang on. Let me play this. Hang on.
Hey,
we got
a super chat
from you
and you.
and you.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
right,
you.
baby. Thank you. It's a Canadian super chat. I think that's.
We want to see the money, the Canadian money. Bring some, but
Yeah,
don't
that
bring
Monopoly
the
money.
tidbits. Bring the tidbits.
Yep. The Timbits.
Well, I'm bringing beaver nuggets, so I want to try some of those Timbits.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so serious.
Let's see.
I want to know what the hype is.
Marjorie came in with a comment. Mustard Joe, I have had bad luck and bad feet, so I always try to save up for the spa services. Yep. Happily Ever Yaddy has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. The mother and daughter duo is shouting out to Marjorie. Good morning. Let us know when you're ready for Puerto Rico. We are going together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And there is a Puerto Rico.
So what did Rock the Boat said something too about the spa on NCL?
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah, a
Okay.
few comments.
We always try to get the spa rooms for the spa access because it's a great area to get away from the crowds and for the thermal pool and heated rock chairs.
Hmm.
And then they said NCL changed the spa area on the Prima and the Viva and made it prettier but less functional than on the older ships. So we won't be booking it.
Oh, okay. And Elizabeth came in. The upsell at spa services like massages and manicures has made me never want to do it on ships anymore, in addition to their crazy prices. I know that's right.
Well, you know, to piggyback on Elizabeth, I've stopped. I don't do it anymore. I haven't done it with you or anything.
We don't do it. I mean, half the cruise, you're trying to dodge those two ladies standing right there at the entrance of the Lido anyway. So
and
it's
not
like,
getting eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on Venezia, they were like right there at the entrance of the Lido, trying to sell the foot, like the arch analysis and stuff like that too. So Clock here said I had a full body massage with hot stones. I messed up my back when I pulled the luggage out of the car. Then we got to the cruise port. Once I had the massage, it fixed my back instantly.
Nice.
That's good.
Najuma Brown has came in. Good morning.
What did Danny D say?
Good morning.
Danny D said, I was going to get my nails done for the funeral at a nail salon, but the person didn't know what tie-dye was. So mom just did confetti nails at home. That'll work.
See, my sister-in-law cuts my hair, so.
And Mike and Rana says Mike's haircuts are free. Yep. And let's see. KK says the next cruise my family and I are going on is called the Mariner of the Seas. That is our next cruise ship. That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been on Mariner twice. It's a great ship. It's a Voyager class ship. So.
Happily Ever Yaddy says Royal Caribbean uses Vitality Spa and they are really wonderful. That'll work.
I don't know which one Carnival uses, and I can't remember.
Yep. The mother.
Now I'm just curious: are Mike's haircuts free because Rihanna cuts his hair, or is it because Canadians get like free haircuts as part of their like social?
Yeah.
Their socialism.
He has a machine at home where he.
I was just wondering if it's like just part of their socialist society.
I don't know, man.
No, Canadians are weird, so they might,
No, that would be cool.
You would like
Marjorie,
that, huh?
Yeah, Marjorie says the mother and daughter duo. Hi, I typically have 3 people in a balcony room for a cruise. This will make the price cheaper for everyone for Puerto Rico. I'm a gold member on NCL.
Nice.
I'm a gold member on Carnival. Yes.
We'll silver with.
I'm a gold member on MSC.
I'm gonna be blue in Carnival.
I'm platinum wherever it is.
And let's see. Happily Ever Yaddy says yes. A ton of upselling. It's annoying, but I love the Elemis products.
Okay.
That'll work.
Mike says, "Hey, Canadians are weird."
Because here's one other thing. I said they have to be getting a good response to, or they wouldn't keep doing it. Because when Royal Caribbean built their Freedom class ships, the Voyager class ships were the first ships to have a promenade, right? But when they built the Freedom class ships, they and it was a big fanfare about it at the time. They were actually building on the promenade a barber shop because they said there's the spa and the women go there and they get all these stuff, but there's nothing for men. So they were building this this traditional barbershop for men where men could get all kinds of stuff, right? And it was such a failure that inside the first year, they converted it. They completely got rid of it and converted it to a cupcake venue, right? Where you could go in and not only buy cupcakes, but also take a cupcake decorating class. In fact, my wife and my mother-in-law and I took a cupcake decorating class on the Freedom. And when we went in there, first thing my wife said was, "This was the barbershop." And now it was a cupcake place. And then, of course, cupcakes, their fad came and went. And then they converted the cupcake place on most of the ships just to a normal shop. I think they sell handbags and stuff like that in there. So obviously, that shows that if they're not getting a response out of something, they will dump it, right? So clearly they're still getting a good response out of people doing the upsell in the spa, or they wouldn't keep doing it.
Right. See Me Traveling has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Boom, 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 boom.
Kurt, I was wondering this morning, does Marsha's shirt have batteries, or is there a cable that comes out of the bottom of it and plugs into a USB port?
Not sure.
What?
Let's see. Me Traveling says, love those Freedom class ships.
Yeah, Freedom's a good class ship.
And Rock the Boat says, this last cruise on the Viva put us at platinum.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Mikey Rana says, there is a barbershop here in Medicine Hat that serves liquor while you get your hair cut.
Get out of town. I tell you, Canada is just an amazing place, I'm telling you.
They do. They got that here. They'll do wine.
And okay, so we are caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Eddie to break out of his shell, finally, and just let us know about these cruises. We keep asking, but he just ain't talking. So now
I'm the oldest here too. Break out of my shell, and I'm the oldest. You like that, Cheryl? You like that? I know you like that. Listen, October 28, 2024. That's right, baby. On the Lugo Studios group cruise, leaving out of Tampa on the Carnival Paradise. Don't tell anybody. We're gonna go to Key West, Teal Bay, and Grand Cayman. Yes. On a 6-day cruise. Get in touch with Bruce for your cabin. Mike and Rihanna have a group cruise under the same name, 2.0. They're in charge of it. Check out for activities. Thinking About will be in charge of the slot pool. House of X will be in charge of the Elegant Nights. Carnival will have a Halloween costume contest going on that week. Yes. It's going to be Eddie's night, White night, all that good stuff. So come along. Let's join the group and let's have a great time. A lot of people will be there. All of us are going to be there. Cruise Nuts going to be there. Bill from j&S Adventures. Hopefully Scott from Controversial Cruising. Hopefully Mike Clark too. It's going to be a big group going on. So let's go. Let's get together. Listen up. Here we go.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
But wait, there's even more. Even in January 26, 2025, a 7-day cruise port voyage on the NCL Viva. Yes, living out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. The Alice Lugo Studios first group cruise, and me, we're going to be living out of San Juan, going to the ABC Islands, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, San Lucia, St. Kitts, and back to Puerto Rico, baby. Oh, yeah. It's going to be excellent. Yes, get in touch with Bruce for your cabin. The sooner, the better. Play, babe.
Caribbean Conquest 2025. Hosted by Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Aboard the Norwegian Viva. Ports of call: Riba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts. Come join us for this great cruise. January 26th, February 2nd, 2025. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And I celebrated my 60th birthday on that cruise. So, yes, come along and have a great time with me.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, Cheryl.
Seeing Me Traveling says that's actually my shirt, the mustard drill, so everyone can find me on a cruise.
I'll tell you, I was like, wow, that shirt is really bright.
I know, right? And Marjorie says, Eddie Lugo Studios. Hi, I don't know when I will see you either in 24 or 25. I can definitely guarantee that I will definitely see you.
Aw.
That's what's up. Clock family. This is way older than everyone else.
That's right.
And Happily Ever Yaddy says, do you guys have a royal group cruise coming anytime? That is a loaded question, okay? Because we are actually seriously considering getting on the Tropic Like It's Hot group cruise sailing out of Galveston, Texas on the same day that the Caribbean Conquest takes off from Puerto Rico. There is a great group of creators coming. I know that Howie Cruise and Have Luggage Will Travel, amongst others that you may know very well.
Huddle Adventures.
Yeah, Huddle Adventures. We're all going to be there. You know, the same people that we cruise with on the family reunion group cruise. On the celebration. We love those guys, you know, and they invited us to come on that cruise, and it's a kids sail free sailing. So the kids might be with us. You never know.
They're going to be with us on the 2.0.
Yeah. At least one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. Hannah's already booked.
Yeah, she's already booked.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that is something you may want to consider is the what is that called? Tropic Like It's Hot group cruise, January 26, 2025. But unfortunately, it's the same day that the Caribbean Conquest is taken off. So you got two great group cruises to choose from.
And let me tell you, the one that Eddie is promoting, January 26th, let me tell you, if you haven't been to those ports, I suggest you go to those ports.
Yeah.
The whole itinerary is awesome. And
yeah, I've been to A and C, but never B.
Oh, it's nice. And let me tell you, if you haven't been to Puerto Rico, and you go to Puerto Rico and somehow you miss the cruise,
check it out.
You forget to get on the ship.
Like It's Hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you forget to get on the ship because Puerto Rico is just that nice. I'm just telling you, I would miss the cruise to stay in Puerto Rico. My first time going to Puerto Rico, I said, I don't want to leave. I told my daughter, I don't want to leave. And I went years ago. And then I went back in September.
Recently, yeah.
And I still didn't want to go, but it was so hot. I had to leave.
It was really hot. We jumped in a taxi and went right back to the ship.
I left family and everything. I said, y'all, I got to go. Where you going?
See, I was in San Juan in August, right? Now, even though I'm cold all the time, I do understand. Like this is how I always say it to my wife. I say, when I'm comfortable, I know you're dying.
Yep.
Right. So I know when I'm comfortable, I know that anybody else would be dying. So I was there in August. So you can imagine it was as humid could be. It was hot or whatever. I didn't mind it. Right. So And I love walking all around San Juan. I love it. It's a great city, especially for walking and just, kind of like losing yourself in it. But
Absolutely.
I really want to start seeing more of the island as well. Now, I'd always had plans to go out to Arecibo, which was a radio telescope, but it has long since been shut down because it just fell apart and they didn't put any maintenance into it. And unfortunately, I'm not going to get to see that. But there's definitely more parts of the island I would love to see. And maybe even at some point take a boat over to Vieques, which is an island off of the coast of Puerto Rico, and see that as well.
Yeah. Nice. And let's see, the mother and daughter duo has asked a loaded question to anyone on the panel. Is a 3-day cruise worth it?
No.
Well, it just depends. Wait a minute now. I wouldn't be so hasty about that. I was just on a 3-day cruise.
3-day, right.
I was just on a 3-day cruise. And for what it is, yes, it was totally worth it. So it just really depends. Like, now, would I fly to a destination 3-day cruise? Never, right?
No.
Never. It would have to be kind of like a combination of what I'm doing here right now, which is flew down here, got on a 3-day cruise, came here to a resort to stay in Orlando for a week, and then getting on a 7-day cruise at the end of this week, and then going home, right? So something like that, yes. It's also definitely worth it if you've never been on a cruise before and you want to just kind of see if you like it or whatever. That's definitely, worth it in that situation, in my opinion, as well. It really just kind of depends on some stuff. But I can tell you that for me personally, just because I've been on so many cruises, there's a different vibe to a 3-day cruise. On a 3-day cruise, you would definitely find kind of like a more party atmosphere and stuff like that, and there's a different vibe because people are really just trying to get it all in 3 days. And I don't know if there's any truth to this or not, but I notice a difference in the quality of the food on the ship between a 3-day and a 7-day. And I don't want to put any allegations out there. So again, this is just my opinion, but I start to think to myself, do they put lower, cheaper quality food out for the 3-day people versus the 7-day? I don't know. That's really going out on a limb there about it. It's just something that I've observed myself. But I've certainly been on plenty of 7-day cruises where there wasn't such great food either. So.
Right.
I like what he said.
Yeah, controversial cruising. Yes, if it is the $89 Margaritaville at sea. And, we barely even want to leave Galveston on a 4-day.
Yeah, for us, we did a 4-day and it was like, why unpack?
It's over as soon as it starts. That's what it felt like for us, even on the 4-day. So we're 5 days and above. That's what,
Right. But see, for me, though, right, on this 3-day I was on, all we did was go to the private island. And that's an amazing private island. And it was awesome to get on that ship, get off of it the next day, find this lounger on this amazing beach under a palm tree, and just fall asleep for a couple of hours. Right. It was just an extraordinary experience for somebody who's really just looking to completely unplug.
And Warmstrong came in with another valid point. If you only have 3 days, it's worth it, So it depends on your timing and, what you have available. We could recommend all we want to, but we don't know your schedule. So that's a really good point. And welcome in, Bill.
Welcome in.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome. So all I would say is that if anybody says to you, "Oh, don't go on a 3-day,"
consider it.
Consider it anyway, because look at your situation, look at the facts and the reality of that particular situation, and consider it, because and don't just discount it.
And also, that's why it helps to have a good travel agent. That way, you both can evaluate your own situation as to how many vacation days you got, because we don't know if you have to fly to the destination, if you can drive, or whatever. So discuss it with your travel agent, and you both can come up with a good cruise for your particular situation.
For sure. So
Happily-
Rock the Boat here says we have found MSC to have a different menu on 3 and 4 day cruises versus 7-day cruises. It seemed like a lot of shortcuts on the 3. Oh my God. This seaside cruise I was just on, the food was absolute garbage. I mean, honestly, like it was absolute garbage. I was just blown away compared to the 10-day that I had just been on Maravilla. Just night and day different, absolute garbage. It's a good thing I don't eat a lot.
Right. Happily Ever Yaddy says, I do a ton of 3-day cruises, but I get to work till noon and then go to work Monday morning. It's just a quick getaway for me. So that'll work. And let me see. Yeah, Happily Ever Yaddy. I just love to go to Coco Cay for the weekend. Yep.
We're going to have to try that.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay. And then
I'm going to be on Coco Cay next week. Eating the chicken sandwich and the mozzarella sticks from the snack shack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know you enjoy that. And all of that premium dining on the Wonder.
Oh my God. The premium dining on the Wonder is going to be an absolute dream.
I'm gonna put my bid in for an absolute comprehensive review
of the Wonder.
No, not of the Wonder, of the Mason jar.
Okay. I will do that, but and I'm just going to say this really quick, right? I am not the kind of vlogger, like I don't mind food vlogs at all. I don't. They're completely fine. I don't have anything bad to say about them. But I am not a food vlogger, okay? And I just like, like some people, I don't want, the best reference I can say is, nails on a chalkboard, right? Things like that. I don't know. I'm kind of weirded out by people who show me their food.
Well, just take some pictures and private message me.
I always take pictures of the food.
Yeah.
I always take pictures of the food. I just will not be vlogging about the food, but I will discuss a little bit about my experience with it during a vlog. Just not sure if any of you will be alive to see it.
I know.
And also tell us what Beth has to say about it too, because I know she was in the South and she knows what real Southern home cook.
She does. She grew up in Tennessee.
Yeah. So let's I really am interested to hear about that. And I'm interested to hear about who is coming on live or has a premiere for the remainder of the day.
And here we go. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, Eastern time, will be Roy and Becky's Travels, followed by 5 p.m. Eastern with Bill from J&S Adventures, the Seashell Cruise Fun, and the Home Theater Channel, 5 p.m. 6 p.m. will be Gillian's Farms and Michelin Spoiled Mama. Coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern will be Parker's On The Go, Embarkation Nation, and Controversy Cruise will be together on a trivia night. Call Me V will be available also. Journey with the Gingers and House of X Entertainment Inc. And closing the night will be Beach Please at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
All right. Well, guys, we have to get out of here. We hope you enjoy the remainder of your day. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.